guys, how's it going? So this morning I'm decorating our front sun porch. For winter and the holidays, this is the last area I have to decorate. Other than maybe popping some greens in some little containers around, I'm pretty much done, which feels really nice. Last year I decorated a natural themed Christmas tree up in our front sun porch and I absolutely loved it. It was my favorite tree. So I'm gonna do something very similar this year, utilizing some of the same ornaments. I was able to save a lot of the dried oranges and apples and dried pomegranates. What else? I think the only thing I wasn't really able to save was the popcorn garland. I'm not sure how long this project's actually gonna take because the tree I'm using is a little bit bigger than last year's tree. So I might need to stop and make a few more ornaments. I did dry a whole bunch of oranges last night, so I cut up a whole bunch and got them in the dehydrator for 8 hours, so those are all ready to go. But if I need to stop and dry some more apples or make other ornaments, I might need to do that. So there's the front sun porch, and here's the tree we're going to utilize. So I had 3 of these. I used the other 2 in our Versailles porch decorating project, and I love the way they turned out in that. But I had this one extra one, and I figured, you know, I have these trees that I didn't get around to planting. I've got to winter them over, so we may as well incorporate them into our decor. I think it's a really fun way to utilize them. So these are a hoopside blue spruce. Let me show you the tag. See? Zone 4, I believe. No, 2 through 7. I was way off. Grows 40 by 15. So definitely a great tree for our new property because we can just let them get huge. I love blue spruces like this. They're one of my favorites. Also, our pole removal project is going to be finished today. So there's big trucks and machines working very close by where I'm at. So hopefully the noise doesn't get too loud. They haven't really started in quite yet. It's supposed to be like, right now it's 28 degrees, but up here on the sun porch, it is just gorgeous and warm. I think I'm gonna be able to take my coat off. And the front sun porch, which needs a very thorough cleaning. We've got like pine needles and fir needles all over the place from wreath projects. I don't have hardly anything up here right now. These chairs came from our old house, our townhouse, same cushions and everything. And the cats usually sleep up here. And I typically, like, I've had other things up here and plants and such, but you know, it's just kind of like cleaned out at the moment. We are having the house and porches painted next spring. So, you know, there's only so much cleaning I can do, but there's areas like this. Look at this. Like, oh, it has been on our list for the last several years to get some attention paid to this house in terms of paint and getting all of this scraped down and redone. And it just has to happen this next year. So I'm gonna do my best to just kind of wipe everything down, clean up the floors. But like chippy paints will look, right? That's a style. Unintentional right here. Also, for those of you missing Cheddar in the last few videos, there he is. He's not as social as Russell is, and he's always out somewhere sleeping. You can tell he's not quite as active as Russell too. 2 of you need to behave if you're gonna be up here. No wonder Cheddar's elusive, Russell. Oh my word. Okay, too much. Too much, you two. Come on. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Be nice to each other. All right, so we're just gonna get after the cleaning first, then we'll bring the tree up. I went down to the garden center and got a massive saucer because this is wood floor and that tree does need to be watered periodically through the winter, and so I needed to protect the floor somehow. But I did also get a rug and some new cushions and just kind of spruce it up a little bit. But I'm most excited to show you the lighting I'm gonna use on this tree. Super excited about it. Got my vacuum, my broom, and some cleaning spray of some kind. Here we go. I got the first half cleaned and it's mopped, so I need to let it dry. So I'm gonna go grab the great big saucer that we need for the evergreen. There it is, look at that beast. Money well spent to protect the surface. You guys ready? So I think this side that's facing the urn is the front. Like the side that maybe should face the front.
You sure about that? Come look from this side.
I did. Yes.
Okay, okay.
All right, heave ho.
Can we just do it the two of us? Like grabbing it here? Oh, should we go to dolly? Yeah, dolly time. I think I want to get some of that insulation.
Oh, the like the
pipes.
tubing stuff.
Put it around here so that way we won't be scratching up anything.
Once it gets to the wood, Aaron, I think it'll damage the wood if you try to go pop up over that. It'll crunch that wood for sure.
Eh?
Yeah?
No.
That wood looks like it's about ready to fall apart.
We're gonna redo it anyway.
No, we're not going to redo it. Not right now.
Put stairs right here and do a wraparound porch.
When do you propose us doing that project?
Next spring.
I thought we're having the house painted next spring.
Yeah, all at the same time.
Oh, for crying out loud. Aaron is like the king of projects. He wants to have new projects going all the time. Oh, just the one benefit of being pregnant right now. Usually I'm on one end of this tree. Oh, it didn't crunch. I stand corrected. It's going in the saucer, yeah.
Okay, now lean it forward.
Well, that was a good idea, Aaron. Oh, it fits. That is good. Awesome.
Now we just twist it the way you want it?
Uh-huh. So I think that actually looks nice if we can push it all the way back. I'll have to wedge it up somehow a little bit. Voila! Good job. Alright, the porch is as clean as I can get it. The rug is down, chairs are back. These are the cushions that I ordered. They're just a kind of a tan and white stripe. Snowflake pillow, a creamy and white colored blanket, and then for the tree skirt, just to hide the black plastic pot, I put a just white piece of fabric around it, which I'm gonna have a heck of a time keeping Russell out of. I've already had to kick him out of it like 3 times. He burrows in there and then wants to sleep, but he messes it all up and pulls it out of the pot. And then just a piece of plaid fabric. It's like a plaid flannel. And neither of these are like hemmed or anything. They're just raw pieces of fabric from the craft store. I am going to leave my cleaning supplies out until I'm finished because I know when I decorate this tree, I'm probably gonna make a little bit of a mess. Now, this is the angle that you see the tree from the most, and it looks pretty straight. The trunk itself is not straight, so I kind of had to choose. That's not too bad. I kind of had to choose which side was going to look a little bit like it's leaning, but you don't really like walk at the tree this direction. This was the most important angle right here. Gosh, that's pretty. And I think before I start actually decorating the tree, which is the next step, I'm going to try to figure out how to get a shade put up here because it is warm and bright. All right, Aaron came out and set us up with a shade so it was a little bit more pleasant to look at the tree because before it was kind of shaded on the top and in full sun down below. It's just so pretty. And I've already spread out all of the things I think we're going to be using on the tree. Some are from last year, some are new, and my splurge were these really wonderful candle lights, which I will show you the whole thing. I'm so excited to use them. So let's start right here. We've got some dehydrated oranges. I just did that last night. I sent them through our dehydrator at 135 degrees for 8 hours, and that seemed to be perfect. They maintained beautiful color, really fresh looking. These are the nut garlands I made last year in our video of doing the natural tree. Right here are some little gourds that I picked up in my parents' orchard a few years ago, and I thought it would be really fun, and they're all hollow, so they're really lightweight. I could make these into hanging ornaments and maybe gold leaf a few of them, possibly, for a little bit of glitz. We're gonna stay natural for the most part, but I'm gonna veer a little bit this year probably. In the paper bags, we have freshly strung cranberries and some fresh popcorn. which kettle corn is what I had on hand, and so it smells really tempting to me right now because I love kettle corn. Got my glue gun all ready to roll. And then these are some things from last year. We've got some cinnamon stick bundles. There's pomegranates that are dried. Dried pretty good, huh? Not all of them did. It's looking a little rough. But some of them are nice. And some clove orange pomanders from last year, which are also dried. So we'll see, I might tuck some of those in. Paper fans from last year. Birch ornaments from last year, dried apples from last year. Look at that. Don't they look awesome still? Pine cones, a wood bead garland I bought for a different themed tree a couple years ago. This was our star from last year. It's not looking so hot. It didn't fare storage very well, so I'm gonna have to re-glue that. And then some metal ornaments. Might be nice to have a little shine. And then one of you guys sent us these, which kind of go right along with our birch rounds there. Okay, so now for these really wonderful candle lights. I've always been fascinated by, you know, the old school Christmas trees where they would actually light real candles, but you know, of course we shouldn't do that because it's not safe. That would stress me out so bad. So I found these on Plow and Hearth. So clip-on candle lights with remote set of 10. I ordered 10 sets of 10. And you put, I can't remember, just one battery, one AAA battery in each one of these. And each one, so it has a clip, but they pivot. So you don't have to have like a perfect branch. You can just hook it wherever and then manipulate the candle to where it stands up straight. And then each set of 10 is operated by a remote. So on, turn on, off. Of course at night they're a lot brighter. Isn't that awesome? So I've got 100 of those candles to incorporate on this tree, and I think that's the only light I'm gonna be putting on this tree. I think it's gonna be really cute. So now I'm just gonna start decorating. It is a new day and I want to pick up and finish this tree. I don't have any lights on it yet. I have a few ornaments yet to put on it, and I realized that I think I set the camera up in a position where I was pretty much blocking it the whole time that I was putting ornaments on. So I thought I'd give you a look at what it looks like right now, and then we'll do a tour when it's all done. Because yeah, I'm not sure how much you were able to even see. So you can see right now it's in kind of full sun. It's been overcast all day. And then right now it just decides to get really sunny, but either way, it's coming right along. I love the popcorn and cranberry garlands. I think those are so cute. We've got some dried apples, some oranges, pheasant feathers, pine cones, some of the fans, and the charcoal birch ornaments. There's quite a bit of room for more stuff in here, so I thought I would use some of those little gourds. Here they are. I thought I would just hot glue a little, you know, ornament hanger kind of thing onto the top. But I think I am going to gold leaf a few of them just to see how that looks. Because this tree is in so much light, I think it would be nice to have something that kind of reflected some of that sun. And it will also draw some of that like kind of shiny interest from the pillows up into the tree. And also it will help when there's lights. I'm not used to not putting lights in first, so it's a little bit of a different experience. I cannot wait to see what it looks like once we have those candles in here. And I'm actually really digging the tree skirt. I wasn't sure at first, but I'm loving it. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best to capture this process without blocking the camera. We'll make these gourd ornaments. I'll probably hang a few more oranges and apples, and then we'll get the lights on, and I'll probably give you a tour this evening once it's dark. That's when we'll really be able to see the shine of the lights. guys, just really quick before it gets dark, I wanted to give you a tour just so you could see the detail, at least on those gourds. I'm loving the vibe up here. It's kind of just fun, and I don't know, like kind of anything goes on a tree like this. So the gourds I put gold leaf on, I love. I only did like 6 or 7 and I ended up getting gold leaf all over my fingers. And it's a little bit breezy, so it was blowing the gold leaf everywhere. So I only did a few. And then with the rest, I just did a light layer of gold spray paint that just reflects just enough light. But I think that that really made a difference. And then I got the candles on. I only used 60 out of the 100 that I got so far, because it's hard to tell until it's dark where you need more light, and 60 lights for a tree this size wouldn't be enough normally, but these candles are like ornaments in and of themselves, and I didn't want the tree to become too busy looking. So right now I have them spaced out really well, and once it gets dark we'll take another look and see where we need to add more. And then I scrounged up a little garland out of the barn. It's actually the garland I usually put on the stair railings up front, up here, but I always kind of miss seeing the railings. So I thought I would use it around the door this year. I need to fluff it a little bit more, and I need to go grab a wreath as well. Just realized that. I don't know why, but the last couple of years, this natural tree has been the most favorite of mine. Like, it's the most fun to decorate. Maybe it's because I'm outside or something, I don't know. But I'm gonna go get a wreath, and then we'll be back when it's dark. All right, here's our nighttime look, and it is chilly out here right now. I'm gonna try not to shake the camera due to shivering. There's Cheddar on the stairs, and we're also getting a little bit of a blue glow. That's from other lights in the yard, which we will show you in our full Christmas light tour. I'll also turn off the main light here in a second so we get the full effect of the lights in the garland and the tree, but I think 60 lights is perfect. I think it keeps it simple and not overdone, and it just looks so cozy up here. Look at that. And I'm just using a simple boxwood wreath. This actually is real. It's real boxwood preserved. I ordered this off of Etsy, like 1 or 2 years ago, and I really like it. And the sun porch doors stay shut right now because I do have citrus in there and a heater that kicks on when it gets really cold to keep the citrus happy. I do crack the door at night though, in case the kitties get outside. That way they have a warm place to go lay down. But oh, this is so cute. And I love these candles. I'm seeing a couple spots I could use, like a light right here, maybe a light right in here. But overall, I'm really happy with them. Oh, I do need to do some adjusting too. Boy, you can really tell a lot once you see them in the dark. It looks better. And it was really fun that I had quite a bit of this stuff already. Like a lot of the ornaments, I mean, we had to make new popcorn garland, but that's pretty easy and inexpensive, as is the cranberry garland. The lights were a splurge, but we'll have those now. We can use those every single year in whatever application. It'd be fun to do a tree inside with them. And then the chair cushions, I'll leave the bottom ones out here because I like those. And the snowflake pillows will be put away after the holidays. Actually, probably after January. I think snowflakes can pass all the way through winter. And then I had the little monogram pillow, I had the garlands, I had the wreaths. So super fun. And that is it for this project. It is cold, so I'm gonna go inside. Benjamin wants to play cards, so that's what we're gonna do this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this project come together, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.